Hey y'all, it's me. I know it's been a minute since I've been on here. Um, but it's been a rough week. And it's nothing about my head. It's not like I'm all in my head and just depressed, which I am. But it's more or less I have some issues with my mouth, my dental issues. So honestly, it's hard to talk a lot because this side tends to get swollen a little bit, and then I've been like on soft foods for about a week or so because it just hurts to chew. So I went to the dentist today, which I love and I hate the dentist. I know you have to do it. Kids, if you're watching this, good dental hygiene is key. Because once your teeth are messed up, god dang, it's hard to fix without a lot of money. But I went there, and my dentist was nice enough. She was okay. She did an exam, I guess. Nothing too extensive. Just to see how much damage there was. And I got a list. I know you can't see all this. A list of this-ish. Okay? Now, all of that right there is going to cost me about $3,000 in total. And that's me pulling teeth. That's me cleaning my teeth. That's a whole lot of ish that I can't afford. And on days like that, I do feel like I'm a piece of shit because I'm unemployed. I don't have any source of income besides my boyfriend, who doesn't mind helping. Like, he knew when we talked about this that, it was money. And I have insurance, but it's Medicaid. I am thankful for Medicaid because it would have been a hell of a lot more. So don't think I'm ungrateful for that, because I am. But it's still a pretty penny. And that pretty penny I just don't have right now. So I guess we're going to take care of what we can afford right now. And then we're just going to kind of go through it when we can afford it as it comes. But as of now, I'm on some antibiotics and some ibuprofen 800, which, whatever, to help with this pain, because my head has felt, I understand it's a tooth problem, but my head has felt like it's been pounding steadily for the past 2 weeks. Anybody who knows any kind of tooth pain like that, I sympathize, because it's insane. It hurts to turn my neck half the time. It's just crazy. But my dentist was nice. I appreciate her. And it's not their fault that they're so damn expensive. Well, I mean, it is, but it's not like she's looking to screw me over just me. It's just how much it is to make a living, I guess. I mean, sucks that it's that much, but I mean, come on. Yeah, I guess it happens. If I had a job and I had insurance with them, I probably could get better dental care. But as it is, I don't have that right now. So I will utilize what I have. That is Medicaid. End of story. Done. So tonight, I'm in rare form because one of my kids is out with his team, his football team, watching a basketball game. That's fine. He's getting out, he's socializing, he's really become, he's coming into his own since he started the sport, and I love him for it. He's become more confident, more sociable, which he's been sociable from the get. Like, this kid has never met a stranger, and he has never met someone he doesn't like. So, well, that's a lie, but you know what I'm getting at. So he's out with his uncle and his team, and I am with my other kid who would rather play video games than deal with his mama, which is fine. I'm most of the time I wouldn't want to deal with me either, so it's okay. And it's what he wants to do. He's had a rough week. He's had a rough few months. So it's like, frick, man. Like, if I can give him some kind of solace for a few hours, shit, I'll do it. I don't care. And it is what it is. Now, they've had a birthday. They just recently had a birthday. And a few minor hiccups. They were like an hour late to their surprise birthday party. But it happened. They loved it. I love that they loved it. I'm happy with everybody who showed up or who made it possible. Because a lot of people went into doing that. My dad for cooking the food. For Lonnie and Brian Dishman, who helped, with Lonnie for baking the cake, because, good Lord, that was amazing. That was an amazing cake. It was beautiful. And the cupcakes. And I got to see my grandma, who I haven't seen in a while, so it was good to see her. Some of my cousins who came by, which I don't get to see them often, but when I do, it's nice to see them, because it's nice to have family. It's nice to have family who gives a damn about you, who enjoys seeing you. And it's nice. And I got some kids from Caleb's team. So to Jan and Gavin and Colin, if you watch this, thank you, because it meant the world to them. Even Christian, even though he's not on the team anymore. So that was awesome. And my mom and Kathy, she came out and she celebrated with us. Jen and Jen. So Jen Douglas and Jennifer Mashad. Girls I've known since high school. Thank you. It meant a lot for y'all to come by and celebrate with us, because you mean a lot to the boys, and it meant a lot to have you there. Same with Amy Smith. She showed up too for just a little bit, but at least she showed up. That's all that matters. Kim and JD and the gang, thank you. I appreciate you coming by and celebrating, even though you were a little late, and I get it. I mean, who else would sit there and stalk their Amazon Prime guy just to make sure my kids get their gifts? I mean, y'all are truly A1, and I love you all for that. And anybody else that I might have missed, it was truly appreciative, and I do appreciate from the bottom of my heart that y'all came out to celebrate with them, because it showed them that people do care. And just because we don't see them every day, we don't talk to them every day, people care about them, and they love them, and they want to see them grow and succeed. And that just is amazing. It's amazing. But it was, the kids had a wonderful, wonderful birthday, and they still talk about it. They brag about it. They're excited about it. But quickly their birthday overshadowed, and actually quickly their birthday took second fiddle to all-star practice for Caleb, because Caleb is in it. He's in it to win it, no matter what. He enjoys being a part of a team. He enjoys being a part of something. And I think once I get Christian figured out, he'll enjoy the same stuff. Just gotta find what it is. Gotta kind of, just make sure he's here and not like, woo, the whole time. That's fine. I am not the most patient person, but I will be for my kids, because I love my kids and they're my world. And I'm still on the job hunt. I haven't given up. I put in applications every day, and hopefully something bites that will be able to accommodate my schedule.
I lost.
But actually, if you want to, you can see one of my kids. My man I'm hanging out with tonight. Say hi, Christian.
Hi. Stay hydrated. This is a threat.
Don't be saying stupid stuff like that. Come on, go. Love you.
Love you.
all about the memes. His life is a meme. His life is a meme. But, once we get him all settled away, it'll be good. I firmly believe it'll be good. It has to be. I guess you gotta have positive thoughts, put it out in the universe, and things kind of come back to you. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I will tell you every chance I get, if you haven't started Thrive, please do. If you can afford it. If you are able to, if you want to feel better about yourself, if you want to become healthier and you want to do this is a great way to get that started. I am sadly not doing it today, only because I know I can't afford it anymore. I can't. And it sucks. So, I don't suggest that you use it sparingly, but that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to stretch it out for as long as I can, because I know once I'm done, I'm done. And I'm thankful for my cousin Laura, my promoter, who got me into it, because she helped me these last 3, 4 something months with my orders. She was the one who bought it for me. And I do appreciate that, because it showed me how well I can be during it. I know a big thing is consistency, and I'll preach consistency to you too, but do as I say, not as I do, because at this point in time, it's just not feasible for me to do it. And I wish I could, because I do enjoy the product, and I know it works, and it stinks that I won't be able to continue it until I do get a job. I mean, you can't have nice things unless you work for it, right? And I'm trying to work, but it's not working out right now. But it will. And once I get some money in, then I'll pick it back up. But for now, I will continue to promote it. I just can't afford it. That's the end of that. But if you do want to do something or try it. I mean, if anybody ever wants to do something with Thrive, contact me. Contact Laura Berkeley, because she is my promoter. You can try it, and you can get some samples and see if you like it, see if it's for you. And if it's not, maybe it's not, because sometimes it's not for you. But it might be, and it might change your freaking life. Like, you never know. You never know until you try. And that's exactly what was my point, was I tried something new. And then something new really worked for me. Sadly, something new I can't continue to do. And it stinks, but it is what it is. Can't be mad at anybody but myself, because I knew going into it I didn't have a job. I knew going into it cost money. And I know that a lot of people can't afford to buy that for people. Like, that's a lot of money, no matter what it is. But it's a product that works, and it's a product that I stand by. So, if you want to, or you're thinking about it, reach out. I can answer as many questions as I can. If I don't know the answer, I'll ask somebody and I'll find you the answer. I'm not above delving deep into it, that's for sure. But hopefully soon my situation will change, and I'll be able to get back on it again, because I sounded British there. Get back on it again. Get back on it again and be able to pick it back up, because I do thoroughly enjoy the product, and I say thoroughly a lot, and I really did see an improvement in my mental stability, my mental state. I was losing weight. I had more energy during the day when normally I want to crash by like 10. I'm just so tired all the time. And I know most of that's with sleep apnea, and I need to get that checked out again. I need to go to a lot of doctors. It's just finding the doctors to come take me on such short notice is the issue. Or who take my insurance, because a lot of people want to make money. And apparently Medicaid based plans, even if it's simply healthcare or Magellan, which I have, they don't, either they don't make the biggest cut or they just don't do it because it's a lot of paperwork. I don't know. But I find it really hard to find psychologists, primary care doctors, dentists for that matter, that take my insurance and don't want to charge me an arm and a leg because I can't afford it. It's like I can't afford to feel better. And it sucks. I wish I could. I mean, the dentist, there's a few things I can do that will help, and I don't get charged for it. But the major stuff, the root canal, the cap, or whatever the hell it's called, the crown, and stuff like that, the extractions. It's funny, they'll cover the extractions, but they just don't cover the medication used for the extractions. The numbing agent. The medicine to make sure that I don't get infected after they pull the tooth out. Anything like that. Like, it doesn't make any sense. But I guess at the end of the day, it's all about making the money. And I can respect that because, I mean, money's money. Money makes the world go round, apparently. But it is what it is. I've been blessed with, not a lot, but some help with Christmas. Because Christmas was the boy's birthday being so close to Christmas really always stresses me out because I want to do so much for him and I can't. In my eyes, and any parent's eyes, their kids deserve the world. And I understand spoiling your kids isn't the way to go. And I don't want to spoil them. I just want it to be where they can ask me for a simplistic toy that's maybe $5. And I can go, well, maybe if you do some chores, you can earn the money. And you can get it. And right now I can't do that. And it stinks. Not saying we're destitute. We make ends meet. Leon works hard. He works a lot. Like tonight, he works 5:30 in the afternoon to 5:30 in the morning. And he takes shifts like that because he knows he can make some money, and he knows that we have bills. And he's never once made me feel like I'm not contributing to the family. I might not feel like that, but he doesn't make me feel like that. If anything, he's very in his way about him taking care of us. I've been taught, looking at my mom and dad's relationship a lot, that it might be the man's job to take care of the family, but the woman helping isn't an issue either. My mom worked for years with my dad working. And I feel like a bad daughter, but like I'm not sure exactly why she stopped working. I think it was more of a health issue. It was just getting too much for her for a little bit. I don't know. But she recently started going back to work. My mother went and got a freaking job. And it kills me that she got a job before I did. But like, I don't know. She's a better track record than I do. I was stupid when I was younger. I really was. But I want to help. And if I can help, I will. Whenever I get any kind of money in, it's never my money, it's our money. And he says the same thing. It's never our money, it's never, sorry. He's the same way. Pardon me. It's never his money, it's our money. we collectively make decisions about what we do with it, what bills we pay with it, what we do, for fun if we can afford it and stuff like that. The kids don't go without, except for like shoes. Shoes are a big thing. They wear them out very quickly, and they seem to be hitting a growth spurt as of late, so I'm hoping Santa can reach into his bag and pull out some decent shoes for him to wear. I don't know. But it's nice to know that he doesn't think of me as useless like my ex did. I was constantly berated because it's either I wasn't working enough when I did have a job, and then here I am pulling 80 hours a week almost, it seemed. And he just didn't give a shit. It wasn't enough. But here I am, working the 80 hours a week, and then I find out that, later on down the road that he's been abusing my child. I didn't even know about it because I was working so damn much. I was dead. I came home to sleep to get yelled at for sleeping because I shouldn't be tired. I'm tired on a daily basis, no matter how much sleep I get. And then here I am working, all these hours, coming home to sleep and getting yelled at for sleeping. I was exhausted. I was more in a mentally fragile state than I had ever been, which made it so scary, because that could have been my life. I could have still been with him. I think if I didn't cut the cord when I did, I could still be with him. And he'd still want me to be with him. And I would be more damaged than I am now. At least now I can fix myself, and I have fixed myself. It's a work in progress, but I'm fixing myself. I'm fixing my constant self-doubt. I'm fixing my constant worry that people are just wanting to screw me over. And that's a hard one to do because, it's a battle. I always feel like I'm bothering somebody when I'm asking for help. Or asking for help in general. I was told asking for help made you weak. Not by my family, but by him. I won't say his name. He doesn't get to own that power. I talk about it to heal. If he wants to gain any kind of power because he hurt me, he's got it. But he doesn't get to have the power to have me heal. Even though he moved a street over. I see him a lot. We don't talk. The only glances we ever share is him flicking me off most of the time, because I know I hurt him. I know I pissed him off. And I'm not saying the way that we split was the best. But it was the right thing to do. I would have been more miserable, more damaged, more broken as it progressed. And my kids deserve better than that. They deserve a mom who doesn't want to cry 24/7. I still have my days. But some days I'm actually happy. I'm happy to be their mom. I'm happy to be alive. I'm happy for the things that I have in my life. then I wasn't. I'm not saying all of it was bad. Some of it was okay. But it wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be. And it would have been easier for him if he had moved further away so I wouldn't have to deal with him. So I wouldn't have to see him. It would have been easier if I didn't have mutual friends who knew him, who deal with him, who work with him. But I am nothing but the bigger person. I don't really talk about it to them because they don't deserve that. When couples break up, it's not fair to put the mutual friends in a position to pick. Because they became friends with both of you. They've liked parts of each of you. If they want to be friends with him, it's fine. And they understand, and I hope they understand. It's nothing personal. But I just won't be there if he's there. Right now, it's not even like I could be civil. I could be civil to him. I could be downright friendly with him. But it's not healthy for my kids to be around him. He's hurt them very badly. And it's not fair for my kids to be put through that shit again. But I mean, that's it. That's just the synopsis of it. It just, we have two separate lives. We split. And that's the end of it. Do I wish harm on him for hurting my child? Harm, no. Do I wish I could hurt him? Yes. Because it takes a very weak man to pick on a child, someone who's defenseless, someone who has mental disabilities that prohibit him from explaining what's wrong with him, what happened to him, why he feels the way he feels. I beat myself up every day that I didn't see the warning signs. But we're getting him help. And that's all I can ask for. And I'm grateful for that help. So, I'll leave you with, be good to one another. Love the people that you love. Hold them close. The people who diminish your self-worth and make you feel less than, get rid of them. You don't need them in your life. I learned that the hard way. But happy Friday, y'all. It's Friday. I love y'all. And take care.